All right, good morning, Cyber Traders. Let's get ready. Sorry about that. Let me get a little light going on back here. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all. Welcome back on this Tuesday. You see the chat. There we go. All right. Good morning, Bonnie. Greg, good to see you all. Grant, good to see you all. Everyone on YouTube, welcome back. What a crappy day. I don't know what's going on these last 2 days, but let me tell you something. I think I hit a new industry. We're going to talk about that. I got breaking news. I think we really nailed it this time because I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the Dow Jones works. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I was taught over 25 years ago, what to look at regarding the overall market. But there are a few things that are moving. We're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to go over a couple of things. First of all, regarding about the big news that's going on that I see is going on. Have you guys gone to like Home Depot lately? Anyone I know we have a crowd here that with work, right? Nobody's going back to the office, right? So everybody's working home. Has anyone gone shopping like now all of a sudden? Randy says, oh yeah. Anybody on Facebook too? Anybody there? Let me tell you, I went there this weekend, okay? And you know that I have another channel. Actually, I'm going to start doing a lot of new videos on it. It's called Fausto's Home Living. It's another hobby that I have. I teach you how to cook. I teach you how to garden, take care of, chickens and stuff. I'm going to start working on that channel a little bit more. So I'm actually going to be launching a new, well, Tina, we're going to talk about that. So I'm going to be doing, actually going to be doing how to build a garden box, because it's, like I said, I went to school to be a landscape architect. My father, first generation Italian, he was one of the very popular gardener. But my dad said, "You'll never be, if you could do something without getting your hands dirty, do it." So you know what? That's how I got into the finance business. But I still do it. I love it. It's a hobby, which is great. It's great therapy. But anyway, besides that, I went to go buy some cedar. Okay, I said I got to buy these boxes to make this video. I got to buy, to show how to make these planter boxes. I cannot believe the price of lumber. Holy crap! It's literally like tripled. I mean, it was like to buy like a 12-foot or even like an 8-foot, 2x6, right? A piece of cedar was like $30 a piece of wood. To get a 12-foot was $50, okay? Let me just show you wood, okay? The stock wood. Look at this chart right here, okay? Do you notice anything wrong about that stock? Okay, stock went from 40 to 100. Look what happened just in April, because obviously once the weather broke, it did well. How about this? Let's go check Lowe's. Okay, I'm going to blow up this chart on Lowe's. I'm going to go back. Look what happened in March. Stock was 60. It's already at 220, right? Let's just go back 2 years. Let's go back 3 years. Let's go back 4 years, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going back since 2010. The stock was $20. Look what's wrong with that chart. Do you notice anything unusual about that? How about this? Look at Home Depot, okay? Anything unusual about that chart? I mean, the reason why it was never a $28 stock, it just do so many reverse stock splits. The stock is almost $320. Everybody is now coming down to it. I have my buying just, I mean, when I went to that parking lot, I have never seen the second parking lot full, literally full. I'm like, I always find parking, I mean, like whenever it is. I went on the weekend, it's like literally, it was like on steroids. So my point is this. A lot of us trying to find the new industry, what we're going to look at. Listen, everybody's like staying home right now, right? Everyone's starting to realize, I don't need to go to an office. And companies like, you know what, maybe you should stay home. So building supplies, they can't make it faster. $50 for a sheet of plywood. Dino, could you believe $50 for a piece of plywood? I paid $25 when I was redoing my house. $50? It's like it's like doubled. It's crazy how much money. And you know what? It's not going to stop, because guess what? Remember I was told you, we don't get political here, but you got to follow when you have a new administration comes in, because they have a different style, different ideology, whatever it is. And one of the things is they're trying to, the next new stimulus package is basically do infrastructure. Infrastructure, right? Yeah, okay, so what is infrastructure? Building. So what's going to be building? whatever it is, material. So it's just leading to one thing to another. Plywood, more like partial board. Listen to it's just out of this world. So I'm just telling you right now that I got out of all my swing trades. I actually was up about 150% from last year to this year, but I gave back about 20% of it. And I was and like just in the last month, 2 months, I started losing money on my swings, not on my days. My day trade I'm doing great, but on my swings, I'm like I'm like chasing my tail. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, and I'll bring up some of the stocks right here. I'll show you what we're talking about. Just bring up some of them because listen, you're all on the same page. Look at like I don't know what were we trading? We were trading the pot stocks, right? Look at Can, right? Stock went from $5 to 40. We did great with that, but look at the stock started just past month started going down, down, down. Let me bring this up a little bit closer. Look at that. Stock kept going down. TLRY, we did great with that stock. It was $10, $20. Look, it was a great swing trade. Ran to 7. We knew it was going to come back down, but it kept going down, down, down. DraftKings, was a big fan of DraftKings. You know, I got out of it, you know, because now look at it. You know, it started going back down, down, down. If you see the stock, some of it are starting to go down. Chewy, another one, 120. We were trading that stock at 50. Started breaking down. Look, in the last 2 months, hasn't really gone anywhere. Alibaba, I'm going to give you some brand name stocks. Look at this thing, 320. Stock hasn't gone anywhere. Apple, look at since August, it hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's been sitting here. Hell, you want to talk about another brand, Amazon? I mean, where's it gone? I mean, it's been sitting here since July. Since July, hasn't gone anywhere. So the bottom line is the big thing I see. Oh, and obviously we did pretty well with the cryptocurrencies, but look what's going on with cryptocurrencies. Okay, what's going on with Riot and all them stocks? Look at Mara, Riot. Look at these things. We did great with these stocks on the swing trades in November. $3 stocks. It went to 80. Look where they've gone in the last, you know, since February. It hasn't gone anywhere. They've been going down. Mara, same thing, right? All the crypto stocks, all the blockchains, they all did well. They all come back down. So it's like the stocks are starting to go back down and starting to trend down. So the big thing is, you know, people are going to start realizing I got to go out more, this, that. Listen, I have family members ask me, say, listen, you know, I'm thinking about getting to certain contractors because some of them, like even pools, you know how many people own a pool? Okay. They can't find people even clean their pools. They can't even build pools fast enough for people because people are like, you know what, I'm just going to stay in my backyard instead of spending, I can't go on vacation and spend, you know, 10, 20 grand. You know, I'll just finance it. I'll build I'll build a pool in my backyard. They can't even find people to do that. So anyway, I would keep a very close eye on the swing trade. I know that this is the problem that I have with these stocks. They went up so much. I mean, look at that Home Depot trade, for crying out loud. That thing literally took off from 250. Okay. Finally, it broke all-time highs when it got right around here because it really didn't go anywhere since August. Once it broke at 280, look where it is. It's already 330. I don't know. I mean, it's like up every day. Look at it. That is the most beautiful chart that we see as a day trading. Okay. So anyway, I want to keep an eye on these damn stocks right here. I might start jumping into some swing trades. I'm not afraid to chase them. Remember, when stock break all-time highs, they do. But listen, I just think it's only going to get worse. Just this weekend, I'm telling you. So let's keep an eye on the lumber stocks, the lumber ETFs, the builder stocks. All those stocks are probably obviously going to be pushing. And guess what? It's only April. Okay, it's people are just starting to get into construction. I actually spoke to my nursery where I buy all my plants. They said they had the best year in 30 years last year. Could you imagine this year? Okay. And you have to be a contractor to get in there. So anyway, a lot of you guys are sitting there chatting in here. Free range chickens, Grant. Let me tell you, I got the best chickens in the world. I probably the best organic. I don't know. Call me, I don't know how you want to call it, but egotistical, whatever. I really think I do. I'm going to show you some great videos of them. I'm going to show you how to raise them. But you know what? That's going to be another part of CTU. But at the end of the day, you trade, you make your money, and then obviously go out and enjoy life. That's what it's all about. Let's go through the watch list because time's running out. I want to go over a couple of stocks. So we got this FSR trade right here, moving gorgeously. FSR made a nice little pop. That was one of the stocks that was early in the pre-market that we found right around 8 o'clock. And then all of a sudden, you could see it just did a pop right around 8 o'clock. So if you got here when I made the call out on that stock, right around when we start, usually we start about 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. If you got in around 13, you did pretty well. She's starting to dwindle down a little bit. I'm seeing a couple of iceberg orders coming in there, a lot of orders, so she's starting to trend down. So I'm not really a big fan of it right now. But there's really not that much going on. We did really well with this stock, FSR. And by the way, for some of you don't know it, it's one of the electric stocks, one of the car stocks out there. I don't know if it has something to do with what happened with Tesla, because I think Tesla came out with some really bad news regarding about their autonomous driving. They crashed or something like that. But we'll keep an eye on this FSR. You got also the YVR is another one. You know, when you look at the stock at 8:15 this morning, she's kind of holding here at 280, but she's not up a lot. You know, she's a nice level one stock. She's cheap. She moves pretty nicely. You know, I like this stock. We'll keep an eye on this one. I'm telling you, there's a lot of junk out there. There's really a lot of junk out there. I don't know what it is, but there's not that much out there. I mean, I'm doing the best I can. XXII, I mean, come on, you know we do better than 11% on pre-market, but there's not that much out there. There's really not. Space is getting hammered. Holy crap. I mean, we had a great run. First of all, I remember this stock just literally just went from like $23 up to 60, like a rocket going out of space, right? And then it came crashing, you know, literally like a bowling ball. Just literally just came down so hard. But you know what? It's coming close to support levels. So I don't know. Maybe no one's going to space. I don't know what's happened there. But there you have it. I mean, I was going through the watch list. I mean, KSU junk. No one's not playing a $300 stock. Those are the two stocks, obviously, we looked up. XXII is starting to make a little bit of a move. FSR. I mean, listen, this is the third biggest percentage gainer on a New York Stock Exchange, and it's up literally 9%. That's the best that we get. Come on, we can do better than that. So this is basically what we got going on. Here's this stock just went public. I don't know what that is. Oh, here's one right here. Let's keep an eye. Oh, here we go. We got a new one. Just popped out of nowhere. This H. Here we go. Let's throw this one on here. HOTH. It's not bad. Look at that. Cheap black. 25,000 share buyer came in. Just started made a little bit of a pop right here. That one's not bad. That one's going on there. Oh, it's a biotech stock. So obviously that's obviously moving. Look, this is all junk. I mean, the Nasdaq's the most volatile time in the volatile market, has the most volatility. The fifth biggest gainer is only up 9%. 9%? That's junk. Garbage. I mean, really is. Lori says BLDR. Is that the builder stock? BLDR? Yeah, that's that. Was that the ETF? I think so. BLDR. Is that what you're saying? I'm gonna put that one on there. BLDR. Look at that. Look at that chart. Go 20 to 50. Beautiful. Billionaires going to space, Bonnie. You know what? Let them go there. Let them spend the money, and then we'll just trade the stock, and that's it. All right. Anything else we're missing, guys? Anything else? I think we pretty much nailed them all, I think. You know, listen, we always find new ones that do pop up right when the market opens up. But I want you to keep a very close eye on these building stocks, wood, anything, because I think that's going to probably be, you know what's funny? They're not really talking too much about it on TV. I just happened when I was working out yesterday, and I always have the TV on. I always watch the financial stations, and you always get these people talking about it. I just heard a little bit about it, but when I saw what happened this weekend, and I put two and two together after what I heard yesterday, I'm like, let me just happen to look in that industry, because everything else is crap. Really is. And by the way, before we go, I want to give you a little tip, two things. Today, we got Traders Talk. So don't forget about Traders Talk today. We got Traders Talk with Josh today. It's the most popular class we got here in the Cyber Group room. Obviously, if anybody here on YouTube and Facebook Live wants to join us, you can do a quick trial for $9, get in the room for 1 week. And that's where we actually analyze certain traders. We're going to ask, the trader's going to send us his run and his journals, and we're going to review it with you guys. And remember, our goal here at Cybertrader University is not to teach you how to make money. It's teaching you how to lose it. Very, very important. And what else we got going on? And I think that pretty much does it for the day. What else? Oh, that's all I want to tell you about the Dow Jones. Okay. I forgot to tell you, tip of the day. The Dow Jones, if you guys don't know it, it's a manipulated number. Okay. With that, what I mean by that is it's made of the top 30 stocks out there. Okay. Like 30 or 40, one of them. And it's not like the S&P 500 where the S&P means there's 500 companies make it, that are part of it. But the Dow Jones is made of the top 30. And then what happens if you're not a good performer, they kick you out. Okay. And certain stocks are better than others. Obviously, do well. I mean, like, for example, IBM has a lot of it to do with the Dow Jones. And you can see that really hasn't moved, going up a little bit, IBM. So when you have a lot of these stocks like this that make up the Dow, it's an artificial number. You want a real number? The Russell 2000, the S&P 500, even the NASDAQ 100 is a little bit manipulated because certain stocks have more control percentage-wise than others. But overall, I'm telling you, like, I don't really see that much going on in the market, overall. I mean, pretty much I see a flat. Actually, I see the dwindling down. So I'm a little concerned about that. But keep an eye on the building stocks. All right, guys. Theory Dow covers all markets. Yeah, because everybody's always looking at it. But remember, Bonnie, if you're not a good performer, they kick you out. That's how it goes. I think they kicked out the. Didn't they kick out GE? I think they kicked out GE if I remember. Wasn't a big performer. They kicked out T. Is that what they kicked out? Yeah, if you don't perform, they kick you out. All right, guys, good luck today. Happy trading. We'll see you back at 11 o'clock for Traders Talk with Josh. And then we'll be back here on YouTube and the side group at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. And like I said, guys, don't get too cocky. Don't get too greedy. Be patient. We'll always find something new that will open up. Yesterday, I did pretty decent. I told you, me and Josh were talking, even trading. Like, listen, I'll be happy. I just made what I made. Monday's usually not a good day to trade. I'm like 50-50, but it actually worked out pretty well. And now we're getting to the best days, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. See you back in a little bit. All right. Be safe.